Right, stress is over. The stress is over. I don't know what was going on there, but basically I had some major issues trying to trying to get into the live, but we are here. So there's that. Oh my god, that was fucking ridiculous. Stressed out now. Stressed out, bro. How are we all? Anyway, how are we all? Welcome to another live stream, yo. Da, 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 do. Right, I'm just doing all the shit now. I'm sharing because I'm about to reset this live. Hello. I'm about to reset this live like 3 fucking times. So yeah, now I'm just because each link I had was different. And it turns out it was because of the camera. So basically, the camera lagged out, and it wasn't showing or something. There was some error with it. I don't fucking know. Honestly, it's done my Sweden. It's done my Sweden. Oh, anyway, anyway. What is going on? What is going on? I have completely forgot what I was going to talk about. Hello, mate. I'm actually stressing now. So I delayed it because obviously Grayson didn't go to bed because he was up fucking God knows what time. And then for some reason, my fucking live stuff just wouldn't work. So I've had to reset everything because it created the live like 4 fucking times, mate. I don't know what was going on. So like now I've got to like repost everything everywhere. Um, but that is part and a course of it, right? Oh, mate. There we go. Right, we've posted it in all of the right places. All of the right places. We are here. Gonna try something as well. So let's open. So what I want to do is find out people's opinions on something. Move tab to a new window. Perfect. There we go. But I got like 3 screens now. Yo, Jake, how you doing, mate? You're right. What's this platform? YouTube, bro. But honestly, I've had a fucking nightmare. Oh, Lux, what's good? Yeah, I need the watch hours, mate. It's all to do with analytics on YouTube. That's all. How we doing, bro? How we doing? This is so better, like so much better now that I've got like 3 screens because I can do everything at once, which is fucking so much better. What right, let's I wanna what I wanna do, main topic of discussion today is we'll get there. We'll get there. Anyway, how are we all? How's everyone's day been? How's everyone's start to the week been? Probably better than mine. Again, apologies for the lateness. We were in hospital last night with our son. Um, he is all good. Feels like I'm in class. Teacher in session, bro. So yeah, we had to run him to hospital, blah blah blah. Turns out he probably just had a stomach bug, but he was really sick. And now Lena is worried about being sick, and I'm just chilling. So I had to take a day off work today, and I'm working from home tomorrow, and so on. So yeah, there's that. But I did get this cool water bottle, which is sick. Um, the other day when we went to the zoo, I don't know, I just think it's a cool water bottle. Um, but yeah, anyway, Lugs, have you seen any of our videos? Actually, have you actually seen any of them? I wonder where fucking everyone is. How is the cat? Yeah, what's going on with the cat? Is she like obsessed with you now? Fuck, man, I'm knackered. We literally got. Luckily, I was allowed to have a nap earlier, which was handy. And also, luckily, the quality on this is better than the first time because it looked like it was being recorded on a potato. Speaking of things being recorded on a potato, the good news is we have a new camera. Yay! Round of applause. Woo! Which is sick. Which basically means second camera in the videos is going to be 10 times better. 10 times better, maybe even more than 10 times better because it is fucking sick. Like, I was going to record this on it because I've actually got two. It's got the ability, sorry, to work as a streaming cam, which is kind of cool. But I didn't because I was in a rush this evening. So basically, Lena, Megan, share this on your socials or whatever. I don't know. Fucking don't have to. I'm just thinking of like who to get in here to boost the numbers. So the idea of this is just to chit chat, and then the more people in here, the more conversations we have. Making chicken. What chicken you got going on? What chicken? How are you making it? What are you making it with? We haven't even thought about dinner. I haven't even thought about dinner. Lena's probably too scared to have dinner. So we're just chicken thighs. Chicken thighs slap. What I want to do is get enough people in here who've seen the video and find out what they're like. What I want to do is ask people what they believe was like the scariest or most the part of the video that made them believe the best because I'm still stuck on this fucking curtain fucking blind string rail pulley. I don't know what they're called. Um, and also, I want to know what people thought about the tarot. I don't know. How did you feel about that on the night, Meg? Do you think it made sense? It was cool, worth doing. Load of people don't like to eat chicken off the bone, do they? Loads. Well, actually, that's a good shout. Gives it a bit of touch. I feel like it linked in for sure with like, especially when you think about Lou specifically. Um, uh, f- uh, uh, I don't fucking know. I just pasted it. Boom. Um, like with Lou, it definitely came like to fruition, in my opinion. And then I feel like certain things added up, like when Lena said about like, oh, maybe it's like trying to help someone like pass through or whatever you want to take from that. I think it definitely there was signs in the thing. Um, yeah, 100%. The thing is with see, my concern was with the summoning candle, right? This is my concern. So the summoning the summoning candle has sage in it, right? Let's just read the exact ingredients actually. Ex- exactly. Exactly. So this the exact ingredients. White sage fragranced candle. Now, is is the sage just a fragrance, or does it have it in it? Is the question. Because my worry is just like at the ancient ram, I feel like the sage may have. It does smell nice. A negative effect. Doesn't actually say what it's made with. Um, so if it's just fragranced white sage, then I wouldn't see the issue with it. But if it's infused with it, then I think there's a possibility it could affect the investigation because, like we found out when we went to the Ram, I feel like our experience was a lot lighter than it could, although it was fucking still really good. I feel like the saging before it maybe made it a lot lighter than it could have been, depending on what you believe. But obviously, if you're believing that, like, if you believe what we do, then you probably believe that sage is effective to spirits, negative spirits, whatever. Which therefore means if you're saging or doing that sort of thing before an investigation, it's gonna dull things down. You know, I don't know. I was thinking about this. What's your thoughts on that? I'd be interested to like do like two locations. So like, obviously we're going to the Antrobus again. I'd be interested to like light this candle in the Antrobus to see how it goes. But the problem is then it ruins everything. If it doesn't happen, it just ruins everything. Um, but like I said, we've got things planned in the future. So like, for example, 30 East Drive, would it be worth doing it before? Probably not. Maybe doing it at the end. I don't know. I just think it definitely affects. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe just do it at the end. Um, and especially if we go somewhere where we think it's darker energy, because we're going to be saging off at the end anyway. That sort of thing. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Um, because it was if it's really hard with this because when you go to like when you book a location, there's all this history, all this supposed that, which is great. But every time you go somewhere, it's different. Every person who investigates that place gets a different experience. Some people get good ones, some people get bad ones. And then it's like the conversation a lot of people have like on the overnight channel is like they go into antagonize the spirits. Now some spirits like it, not like it that way, but some people get way better reaction if they're there antagonizing spirits and but sometimes you get better things if you're being nice to them. If you're doing a prison, for an example, you're probably better off being quite stern and like the old bitch. Whereas if you're doing, an old Victorian cottage where there was just an old lovely couple who passed away there, you're probably better off being polite. Does that make sense? Does it make sense, lad? But that's my thoughts. I'm not too sure. It looks cool though. It looks cool. Maybe I should put it in like my background here. One of these. Do you like my wonky picture? I don't know why I went that way. Hello, mate. And also, um, another cool thing. Has anyone seen the subscriber count? 1456. Literally 44 away from 1500. 1500. What the fuck? What the fuck, bro? That's pretty mad. That's pretty mad. If you ask me, it's pretty fucking tasty that. But yeah, I don't know. What was your favorite parts? The I'm still so confused about the blind. I'm still so confused about that blind though. Like fucking don't know, just something about it. Something about it. Just really it it's so hard because certain things we get them on camera and no one's ever gonna physically feel or see it, which makes it so hard on video to show we do our best. But like that blind thing for me was fucking crazy because I genuinely feel like when we were holding it, you could literally feel someone tugging on it, like pulling it and tugging on it, and it was like, how can we bring that experience to the person watching the video? And there is just no way of doing it because we are not in a position of technology at the moment where we can spread feel as opposed to sound and visual. But that to me was, uh, I think our reaction says it all. We base ourselves on being pretty real and truthful as well, don't we? So our reaction definitely says it all. Um, but like, is it too much to think? Like, hear me out. Is it too much to think that if you're pulling that, there could potentially be a spirit there just going, or just pulling it from the other way? Is that too far fetched? Is that too much? Or is like, at what point is it too much or not enough? Or, do you get what I'm trying to say? Because it's really fucking confusing. Really confusing. Me neither. There was no breeze. There was no fucking like. There's nothing there to cause it, which is the weirdest part. There was literally nothing there to cause it at all. And it's weird how it stopped when we opened it. That to me is weird. It's weird how it stopped when we opened it. Like we opened it and it just fully was like, "Yep, sweet, happy days." Yeah, and it's like, but like the hardest thing with that sort of thing is like the hardest thing with doing this as well is getting that experience to the people watching. Because all good us sitting there saying, "Oh my god, this, or this," but things like that is so minute and so hard to see. I mean, luckily on the video you could see like a decent whack of like movement, but like if you couldn't, you're like, we're just saying it. Like, what is the? How do you show or make the viewer feel that you know without looking like an overreactive bum? If you get what I'm saying, but that was probably the craziest thing that like because multiple of us felt it, seen it, it was like definitely happening, and we all tried to explain or debunk it, and nothing happened. Like there was nothing there to do that. There was nothing. There was no way we could show any other way that would be happening. There was no way of debunking it. It's not like some places you can go and you'll be like, oh, I don't know, they've got a knocking machine in the wall where it's the pipes, it was this, it's a train, fucking this, or this. There was nothing there viable to debunk that, which is pretty fucking crazy, you know? Yeah, no, we did. We tried to debunk it on video. There was no way we were ever going to be able to. I mean, what like we had the air grates below, which was there was nothing coming through, and there was like a wrapper on it. Oh, is he like awake or what happened? Oh no. Oh no, the kid's awake. I don't know what to do. He's literally behind me in that room. Oh, okay. So it should be alright. He should go back to sleep. He probably just wants his blankie or something. I don't know. Um, but yeah, I don't know. So if you're watching on TikTok, go to our YouTube because I'm going to be showing what we're talking about. We're trying to debunk what happened on our latest investigation, where there was a blind, like the pulley on a blind, where it was just pulling and tugging on its own. It's mental, and we tried to debunk it so much. We tried all sorts to debunk it, to show where it was coming from, why it would happen, anything like that. And there was just no way in hell that we could do that. Like there was no air coming in, there was no windows open. There was luckily, like I say, sweet wrappers um on the air vents, which then would ripple or move when you were any air was coming through or anything like that, you know? So that's just one thing. So I just like, yeah, it was weird. It was weird. Um, so it is on our YouTube. Like I say, I'm live on there now. I can put the video on the live. Maybe next time I go live on TikTok, I'll actually just do it that way. Um, but yeah, I mean, it was the most confusing thing I've had when doing these investigations. I would say it was the most confusing thing. Don't know about you, Lena. Do you think it's the most confusing thing? Hmm, possibly. Not sure. I feel like everything in front of me, all of my tech is just cut off. That's like the hardest thing, isn't it? When you can't explain something, it's the hardest thing because it's like I really want to be able to explain it. I really want to either be able to say factually it's this or it cannot be this, or this. You know. Yo, Katie, how you doing? Yo, Gladys. Um. So yeah, that happened. Yo, Phil. Yo, Lisa. It was a experience to say the least. But the full video is on YouTube, and you can watch it now. Well, that's the thing, isn't it? With this sort of thing, we have to. People will think we're all saying it just to say it. That's what I was trying to get to earlier. It's like, how can we make the person watching feel or more about it? You know, and there's just no way of. There's just no way of like physically doing it, which makes it really fucking frustrating because it's like I believe if 70% of the people watching were there and felt that, seen that, would be like, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god." But because we're the only people there and we're doing the video, we're recording the video, we're making the content, people are just gonna be like, "Oh, you're trying to lie for this, or this," when the reality of it is like there's only so much you can do. Like you do have visible video of this thing going do, 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 do. So yeah, that's why we take random people, because it does mean that people who look to debunk things like that, then they can't. So it's cool. It's cool, and it's um makes it more believable, I guess. The whole idea is like what we do. We want people to understand that what we do is not there to be fake, not there for. Obviously, it's there to create content, but we don't create things for content. We just record what happens and hope to get content. Like we get like maybe like I don't know, an hour, maybe 2 hours worth of content when we can be there for 7, 8 hours to get like 2 hours worth of content. There's a lot that goes behind the scene that a lot of people don't see, which really is like we're there for ages. We are literally there for ages. Is mental. Right, Meg, I'm gonna move this over to TikTok. I'm gonna end it on YouTube and I'll just stick on TikTok because I think yeah, it's probably better that way. So yeah, peace out, home slices. Let's end the YouTube and cool.